So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Kawhi Leonard out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Murray Boyles in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Houston, inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Barnes a screen. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Houston.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. Launches it. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Because he's got such good touch down there, Van Vliet never afraid to mix it up inside.
It's Barnes on the wing. The shot, no good. Good D by Şengün. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. Barrett passes to Barnes. Here's Murray Boyles, defended by Şengün. And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires for three. Barnes with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Murray Boyles. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Quickly against Thompson. Pass to Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes from outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
2 on the clock. That one's off. Still out of sync. Toronto leading by 4. Quickly, right side. Outside Barrett. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Leonard. Durant for three. Buries it from three.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Now here's Quickly. Still without a bucket. Leonard. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Leonard outside. Back to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. Here's the pick. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Leonard against Durant. Knocked away. It's stolen by Leonard. He goes up, and the dunk by Leonard.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Picked by Smith. Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. From 13. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 5.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Barnes, no good. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Şengün, the screen. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. The Raptors with a lead. Leonard outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Over Leonard, and it's Houston scoring again.
You know, the timing Durant has. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
Now here's Quickly. Yet to see a basket. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Here's Van Vliet. "16 feet out. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. You know, Grant, with Fred Van Vliet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
The Rockets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Smith no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
First one falls for him. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Shed, he's checked in for Toronto. Also good, so he hits both free throws. Rockets trail by 4. Durant surveying the D. It's intercepted. Here we go. Here's Murray Boyles. He's got 6. Back to Leonard. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league. You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred Van Vliet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
Finney Smith checked in for Houston. And so he makes both from the line. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Walter. Here's Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the shot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you guys.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Tate's checked in for Finney Smith.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Leonard left side. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
It's Eason with the jam.
B.A.,
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Houston. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Thompson passes to Adams. Back to Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 2-point Toronto lead.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Eason against Leonard. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Barnes has got 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Just another day doing what he does. Van Vliet lines it up and drills it.
Here's Murray Boyles. And here's Barnes. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun's checked in for Tate. Okogie comes in for Thompson. And it's Shepard in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Walter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Toronto shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
So it's the Rockets now. 4-point game. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. To the paint. And Sengun throw it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Sengun knows exactly where he needs to be.
Here's Walter. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Sengun. Down low. Adams inside. Covered by Pirtle. Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Quickly outside. Three-pointer. The shot no good. Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Rockets. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So for Toronto right now, Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Walter. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Battle in at the small forward position. Now here's Quickly. No points so far. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Eason to the right side. Here's Shepard, guarded by Quickly. Here's Shepard. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Adams against Poeltl. Pass to Quickly. Here's Walter. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Abukelashvili, no good. Houston in the lead. Take it away. Şengün with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Shepard. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities aplenty the way the game is played now.
Here's Quickly. After the basket by Houston. The rebound by Shepard. Houston leading by 4. And it's Eason penetrating. Pass to Shepard. Quickly with the rebound. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here's Walter. To get back on track. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Barrett's checked in for Battle. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Shepard, guarded by Quickly. And it's Shepard missing. Raptors trail by 3. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. Eason with some nice D. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Now here's Barrett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And again, Toronto, no good. The Rockets lead by 3. Eason finds Şengün. Şengün, a screen on quickly. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 6 here in the quarter.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
To the paint. Here's Mamukelashvili. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Houston has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Shepherd. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Durant, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Thompson comes in for Okogie. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Quickly outside. Toronto passing it around. Barrett against Thompson. Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 3. Battles. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Eason. Şengün passes to Durant. Katie jams it straight down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Raptors also with a sub. Leonard's checked in. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. Smith passes to Durant. Fires the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Quickly. Barrett against Smith. And there's Barrett on the assist by Quickly.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Houston. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Leonard's got 12 points.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Outside Durant. Takes the three. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Barnes. That one is off. Nice D from Durant. Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Şengün. Pass to Van Vliet. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Barnes. Smith with the rebound. On the wing, Durant. Puts up a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Leonard can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Barnes against Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Barnes.
Van Vliet, despite his size, he's not backing down from any contact. He looks to draw foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Shed, he's checked in for Toronto. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Barrett, defended by Thompson. Barrett against Thompson. Barrett can't hit. Well, the Rockets shooting 56% today. And here is Thompson. 9 points in the game. Van Vliet misses.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Barnes. Barnes gone up with confidence inside.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's the floater. Pass to Smith. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Clock at 4. Here's Durant. Houston with another miss. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes finds Leonard. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Leonard's got 15.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Up top, Durant. Leonard defending. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Quickly outside. Leonard against Durant. Outside Barnes. Pass to Quickly. And here's Leonard over Easton. Leonard can't get it to go.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
That's good from Durant on the assist by Smith. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Again, the miss by Leonard. The Rockets on offense. Van Vliet outside. No good with the triple.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside Barnes. Pulls up. Leonard can't get that one to fall. The Rockets lead by 4. Thompson left side. There's 47 seconds left in the second period. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Barrett. These are his first free throws of the game.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
The first one falls.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
He's off on the second. Houston leading by 5. Thompson outside. Van Vliet outside. There's the triple. Rebound Toronto. Here's Murray Boyles. He has 6. Leonard. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead, up by 5. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The Rockets lead by 5. Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Kicks it to Quickly from the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Murray Boyles. Pass to Barrett. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. It's stolen by Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. 90 seconds into the second half now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Quickly finds Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Thompson to the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. 4-3. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. And stolen by Durant. Up top Smith. Guarded by Barrett. Durant with it. He's got 15. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Raptors trail by 7. Quickly passes to Leonard. Outside Barnes. Back to Leonard. Looking to get it going.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Smith outside. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Leonard. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions for him.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Here's Quickly. After the basket by Houston. Outside Barrett. Nice move. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Houston leading by 5. Up top, Durant. Leonard defending. Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Şengün, a screen on quickly. Van Vliet drives. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And so here is Toronto. They trail by 7. Barnes with a screen on Van Vliet. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Murray Boyles. And again, Toronto, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Over to the wing. Here's Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And it's a 9-point Houston lead.
Converting through contact. Şengün has that kind of strength to make that happen.
Pass to Barrett. And he can't bank that one in. The Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Thompson, that's good.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
Outside Barrett. Thompson with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Durant. Five to shoot. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Barnes with a screen on Thompson. To the middle. A shot to stop the run. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Strong performance from, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Şengün, a screen on Leonard. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Barrett. Leonard on the wing. Off target from outside. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Quickly, passes to Leonard. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Let's go with a 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Durant finds Thompson. From 9 feet, again, Houston.
This coaching staff encourages Thompson to look for a shot, especially when he's in close.
Van Vliet against Quickly. Now Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Here's Barrett driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got 5 points.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Now Durant. Leonard defending. Durant against Leonard. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 23 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Now here's Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The three from Quickly. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet against Quickly. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Şengün, the screen. Thompson finds Smith. Shoots over Barnes. Smith no good. Raptors trail by 15. The leaner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Toronto also changed it up. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Walter in for Barrett. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And rejected. Here's Leonard. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Hey, look at Poeltl. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Quickly. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. Okogie. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Green. And the Rockets lead by 14. Pass to Murray Boyles. Leonard against Eason. From behind the arc. Leonard can't get it to go. Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Shakes him. Nice shot by Okogie.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Leonard passes to Poeltl. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. Picked by Poeltl. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Now here's Eason. Leonard defending. To the left side wing. Here's Okogie. Shoots over Walter. Okogie's shot is off. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shepard, guarded by Quickly. Here's Shepard. Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's gotten 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Rockets on top. They lead by 14. And we'll be back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Then it's Walter. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Shed in at the 1. Shot is good by Barrett.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
Okogie, the pass to Adams. Here's Okogie, guarded by Barrett, to the paint. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. From the top of the key, the putback. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepard. And here's Şengün. Pass to Eason. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's the 3. The putback. He can't get it to go. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Okogie. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Shepard. Houston with another miss. Raptors trail by 10. Right side Barnes. Shoots from 12. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Şengün, the screen. Pass to Shepard. Down low. It's stolen by Pirtle. Inside. Oh, deflected. Şengün with a steal. Here's Okogie, guarded by Barrett. Here's Shepard. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 10.
I mean, I love the decision there by Shepard to challenge the lane.
Outside Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Houston making some changes. Green comes in for Adams. And it's Kevin Durant in for Okogie. Toronto making a switch here. Outside Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's gotten 4 this quarter. The Rockets lead by 8. Outside Durant. Green with a screen on Barrett. Durant inside. Guarded by Barrett. Nails the baby hook. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
And it's Shed missing. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Shepard. For 3. Not going to go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Walter. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Barrett against Durant. And here's Shepherd for three. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Murray Boyles. Drops in the layup for two. Now just a 5-point Houston lead.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Back to Barrett. Shoots over Shepherd. Barrett can't hit. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Shepherd. Over Barrett. Here's Shepherd. And stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Ooh, it's stolen away. Durant against Barrett. Here's Shepherd. The three ball. Counted from distance. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Here's Shed. Pass to Barrett. The three. And again, no good by Toronto. Houston leading by 8. Now Şengün. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Here's Şengün. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Another hoop for Şengün. They can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with him.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. From downtown. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Here's Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. And it's Shed missing. The Rockets lead by 12. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepherd. There's the three. He drops it from range. Shepherd's got 8 points here in the quarter.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
Toronto passing it around. Now Barrett to stop the run. Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Eason. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. Leonard's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Shed. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Quickly. Smith against Barnes. And here's Leonard from deep. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Durant against Leonard. Shoots it up. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Barrett from downtown. Şengün pulls it down. Smith outside. Takes a 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the Raptors.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. And Leonard drops them both. Leading by 12. Now Durant. .156 left to play in the 4th quarter. Cash!
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Now here's Leonard. Rebounded by Smith. The Rockets lead by 14. A minute 20 left in the final quarter. It's good from beyond the arc.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Rockets.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Now Barrett. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. The 17-footer. Can't get it.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game.